If you think electric SUVs are all about silence and efficiency, the Jaguar I-Pace 2026 is here to completely change that perception. This is not just an electric car, it's a Jaguar first, and that means performance, style, and driving emotion come before everything else. At first glance, the I-Pace doesn't look like a typical SUV. It sits low, wide, and sporty, almost like a futuristic crossover between a sports car and an SUV. The short bonnet, sleek LED headlights, and coupe-like roofline immediately tell you that this car was designed differently from the ground up. That's because it was. Unlike many EVs that are adapted from petrol cars, the I-Pace is built on a dedicated electric platform, which allows for better proportions and more interior space. Step inside, and you're welcomed into a cabin that feels premium, modern, and driver-focused. You'll notice high-quality materials everywhere, soft leather, aluminum accents, and a clean dashboard layout. The dual touchscreen setup with Jaguar's PV Pro system feels smooth and responsive, and yes, it supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto seamlessly. Everything is designed to feel intuitive, so even if you're not a tech expert, you won't feel lost. Now let's talk about what really makes this car exciting: performance. The 2026 I-Pace comes with dual electric motors, one on each axle, giving you all-wheel drive as standard. Together, they produce around 400 horsepower and nearly 700 Nm of torque. And because it's electric, all that power is available instantly. Put your foot down, and this SUV launches from 0 to 100 km/h in just about 4.8 seconds, which is seriously quick for something this practical. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The low-mounted 90 kWh battery pack keeps the center of gravity low, which means the car feels planted and stable around corners. You get a driving experience that feels surprisingly sporty, almost like you're driving a much smaller car. Speaking of the battery, the range is around 470 kilometers on a full charge, depending on how you drive. That's more than enough for daily use and even long trips if you plan your charging stops. Charging itself is fairly convenient. You can go from 10% to 80% in about 40-45 minutes using a fast charger, or just plug it in overnight at home and wake up to a full battery. Inside, practicality is better than you might expect. Thanks to the EV platform, there's no bulky engine, so you get more cabin space. Rear passengers have good legroom, and the boot offers plenty of storage for daily needs or travel. There's even a small front storage area, often called a frunk, adding to the convenience. When it comes to technology and safety, the I-Pace is fully loaded. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, a 360-degree camera, and even semi-autonomous driving features in certain conditions. It's designed to make your drive safer and less stressful, whether you're in city traffic or on the highway. One of the unique things about the I-Pace is how it blends luxury with electric innovation. Unlike some EVs that feel overly minimal, this still feels like a proper luxury car. You get comfort, refinement, and that signature Jaguar driving feel, just without the noise and emissions. However, it's not perfect. Compared to some newer electric SUVs, the charging speed is slightly behind, and the range, while decent, isn't class-leading anymore. Also, like many early EV designs, it has faced some reliability concerns in older models, though improvements continue in newer versions. But here's the thing, the I-Pace was one of the pioneers in the luxury electric SUV space, and even in 2026, it still stands out because of its design and driving experience. It's a car that feels special every time you drive it, and that's something numbers alone can't measure. So if you're looking for an electric SUV that doesn't just get you from point A to B, but actually makes you enjoy the journey, the 2026 Jaguar I-Pace might just be the perfect choice.